Hey everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of Fucking Easy Food Prep. Sorry, I'm losing it because Mel's dressed like she's supposed to be a pirate today with the with the lipstick and the
She said, "Go put some lippy on."
A pirate that wears diamond earrings. Sorry, we have far too much fun at work.
Don't
don't
judge
we?
me.
Yeah. As you can see, sorry, we've been a bit AWOL at the moment. We've just been so busy. We've got over 350 women in the Win at Life program now, so it's like
growing.
Every day is crazy, but it's awesome. You know, we get to help them eat awesome food and transform their bodies and transform their lives, because it really is so much more than that. And you know, we talk about that all the time. So today we're making a good old faithful, the old Rissoles.
Rissoles.
We love a good rissole. My mum used to make these all the time when we were kids, and I think that, you know, like a lot of women will comment in the page about shopping on a budget. And one of the things I like about Ray Pete is that he believes that good nutrition should be available to everyone. So it's like, if you stick to the basics, you really can do this on a budget. And I always say to people, do what your budget can afford. You know, like when I worked in mining and I was like super cashed up, I'd bloody go and buy like raw milk and just like super fresh seafood and organic stuff. Now, you know, I don't buy all of that. I still buy good quality food, the best quality that I can afford. So I've found a good butcher which has grass-fed meat. We eat a lot of mince because mince is cheap, has no preservatives, no additives. You know, carrots, potatoes, eggs, milk, juice, buy in-season fruit. You know, get your little tinned oysters and have them once a week or once every couple of weeks. Get your
$1.30.
$1.30. Get your liver. Liver is jam-packed with nutrients and it is very cheap, like maybe $10 for a kilo, which will last you 10 weeks. So you only need to eat 100 to 150 grams a week of liver. Butter, coconut oil. I bought a big thing of coconut oil in bulk. So, you know, if you plan ahead, if you find a good butcher, if you find a good local deli or fruit market where you can buy, you know, in-season fruit, you actually really can do this pretty cheaply. Rissoles are a great one. The whole family will enjoy them. I used to love them when we were kids, and they're cheap and they're super easy. So,
Or you could just go to Aldi.
Yeah, Aldi's really good too. Like we actually get a lot of stuff from Aldi. We get Hokey. We'll sometimes get milk. Well, actually, we don't get milk from next Craig got his digestive issues. He has to drink his special milk, but not special milk, but just so we just support the local farmers. But yeah, you can buy a lot of good stuff from Aldi. But again, do the best with what your budget can afford, is what I always say to people. So this is really easy. We've just got 1.5 kilos of lean beef mince in here. We've got an onion finely diced. We've got a couple of carrots grated, garlic. This is a good one actually. The garlic that I was using in Woolworths that didn't have any shit in it, they've now put crap in it. So this is one from Coles and it just has crushed garlic and vinegar, which is really good. Tomato paste, oregano, chili, and a couple of eggs. I'm going to add the new gel in there as well. So I roughly work with the gelatin about a tablespoon per 100 grams, but this will make me 8 serves, so I'll probably just put about 10 tablespoons in. So really, this recipe is super easy. You just chuck everything in and then you just mix it all up. So we'll do the garlic first.
Right.
So I love the garlic, so I'm just going to put a couple of big teaspoons of garlic. You don't have to have the chili. I just like things spicy, so I'm going to put a tablespoon of chili. With the tomato paste, maybe just 2 big tablespoons of tomato paste and a couple of big pinch of oregano. Marina's dad's oregano.
Oregano.
Onion, carrot, and then we'll crack the 2 eggs. Actually, Mo, do you want to do the eggs and I'll put the new gel in. So we recently had our business coaches, Lynn, who's just amazing. We've learnt so much from him. The Yoda, as we call him, because he's Asian.
And so, very wise.
Very wise. Hang on, let me count this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I just like to put it in because then I don't have to bloody remember to do it when I eat it. So, salt. Plenty of salt. We love salt. Do you want to mix this or do you want me to mix it with your hands? And
I'll do it.
Okay. I'll get the pan ready. So yeah, we went to his 2-day workshop, which was just amazing. And the whole time he talked about stories and the stories that stop you from progressing. And in his group, like there's us and there's these other couple of French guys, they're in France obviously, and we're sort of at the top of the group, and everyone else is not at the bottom, but they're a fair bit behind us. And one of the interesting things he talked about is, you know, he said that I tell myself stories, but I move past them pretty quickly. And what we see with a lot of women is that, and you know, I'm sure that you'll relate to this, is that you'll try a new program. You know, you'll sign up for a new training program. Well, look, there is a lot of crappy ones out there that just make you eat fucking bird food and do heaps of cardio. So obviously you can't stick to them. But even in our program, you know, we have women and they'll come in and they'll do well, but then they'll hit a little roadblock, or they'll get busy, or the kids, you know, they get really stressed. And then all of a sudden they start to tell themselves these stories. So it'll be like, you'd hear it, Mel, 'cause you talk to them every day. Like, what are some of the stories that women tell themselves as to why they can't do stuff?
It's too hard. The technology. I'm a technophobe. I don't know how to use the computer. You know, time.
I don't have time.
I work too hard. I'm a single mom with 2 kids.
Yeah. And the thing is, there's always someone else out there or in our program who has similar issues. But there's a difference between the ones that do it and get to where they want to be. It doesn't mean they don't fail, like they have micro failures and they just move forward. But when they tell themselves these stories, they move past them. And I have a little like because I still tell myself stories, like I'll still have times when I, you know, because having a business, it's hard sometimes, you know, like you won't make money, or, you know, you have issues. But I think it's the way that you look at things. And whenever I start, like if I'll get up in the morning and if I'm tired or whatever, and I start to tell myself a story, I will actually literally tell myself to shut the fuck up. Like I say that to myself. I'm like, shut the fuck up, kitty. Then I tell myself that I can do it. And then I actually think about things that I've achieved in the past. And I think, well, you've done that, so you can do this. And then I take action. So if you find yourself, this is Kitty's tip for not letting your dumb stories, you know, stop you from progressing. If you find yourself going, too tired, this is too hard, I can't food prep, you literally tell yourself to shut the fuck up. Tell yourself to shut the fuck up, and then go, I can do this. I've done a lot harder things before, and then take action. And it's okay to fail. It's okay to actually fail, and you know, because failure is the best way to learn. I'm just going to get a container to put these in. So, oh, maybe it's down here.
I actually told myself a story. For 40 years of my life, I told myself that I was stupid. And that's the story I told myself, because that's what I thought. And that's what I was told when I was younger, and I constantly said that to myself. So I never achieved anything, because as long as I was telling myself I was stupid, I wasn't, you know, I wasn't trying to get better, because I, you know, and now look at me, you know.
You couldn't even use a computer.
I couldn't use a computer 6 months ago, so I went to the Apple classes and sat there every day in those free classes, every single day. And now I teach other people how to use a computer. So
isn't it amazing? And I think it's just, you have to be willing to do the reps and play the long game, because anything in life that's worthwhile, and you know, if you really actually do want to get to where you want to be, you've got to be willing to play the long game. You've got to be willing to do those reps, because it's not easy. But what's worse is just staying the same.
Believe in yourself and trust yourself. Somebody told me that the other day. You need to trust yourself a little bit more, Mel.
But, and you know, like, it's okay to make mistakes. I'm just thinking about, because I'm going to have, these are going to be pretty big. So I'm going to make this into, so you just, after you do that, you just want to break it up, and we won't actually cook them now.
How many balls are we making?
Well, I'm going to just do 8. So they're going to be quite big. So I'm going to have, but you can make them obviously into smaller patties, and then you can either freeze them like this and they freeze really well, or you can pan fry them now and then you can freeze them cooked. So I'll probably just freeze them like this and then just cook one up every day. But if you're really busy, I would just pan fry them and freeze them cooked. And you could make these into burgers. I'm going to have mine with mashed potato. You could have it with fruit. You could have a little side salad. But yeah, they're really versatile. Oh, Winston's going like, give me some.
Winston wants one.
Yeah, they're really versatile. They're really easy. They freeze well. They're cheap. They're cheap and they're affordable.
Rissoles.
Yeah, and they're delicious. So, ladies, there you have it. Good old Aussie rissoles. And if you're telling yourself dumb fucking stories, tell yourself to shut the fuck up and take action and take massive action, because the action is what will crush your fear or make it less, because you're always going to be like, I'm afraid every day of different things, and I just push forward and take action. That makes me less afraid. And ask yourself, what's the worst that could happen? You're not going to die. No one's going to fucking die. It's like, don't worry about it. Just jump in. So,
Yeah.
All right, Mel. Have a good day, everyone, and we'll try not to leave it another 2 weeks before we do another fucking easy food prep, but we are extremely busy, which is a good thing. So have a great day, everyone.
Bye.